happening guys? This is Nagpal for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be unboxing something really special. We got a bunch of new packages that we ordered from Gizmolution. So I got 2-3 things here, but I'm going to put those aside for the time being. I think this one is the box for the Xperia SP, so let's go ahead and unbox it and take a look at what's inside the box. So here is the box of the Xperia SP. Let's go ahead and cut through the bubble wrap. Comes really nicely packaged to us. There you go guys, this is the Xperia SP. Let's quickly go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box. So first and foremost, we have the device over here. I'm going to put that aside for the time being. We also have the USB to micro USB data cable, the Sony wall charger. You also have a standard set of earphones inside the box. Lots of documentation including warranty certificates, user guides and startup guide. And that's basically everything else inside the box. So let's quickly get rid of the box and take a look at what the device looks like. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the new Sony Xperia SP. Let's get rid of the front plastic over here real quick. And on the front over here, we have a 4.6 inch 1280 by 720 pixel display. You also have a front facing camera. Unfortunately, it's a VGA camera, but you do have a front facing camera. You have the earpiece and the Sony logo up top. You have the microphone at the bottom over here, and you also have this nice glass bit at the bottom. If we turn the device around, you possibly have touch capacitive buttons over here. We'll be able to see that when we turn on the device. If we turn the device to the right, we have a dedicated camera shutter button. We also have the power lock and unlock button, and we have the volume rocker. On the top, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the left, we have the charging data syncing micro USB port. You can see the 2 screws for the body on both sides, and at the bottom, we don't have anything because the microphone is in the front over here. At the back, we have an 8-megapixel camera capable of full HD video. You also have an LED flash and a secondary noise cancelling microphone, which is also used for video recording. You have the speakerphone up top over here. You have the Xperia logo and the NFC sticker, which is over here. That means this device is NFC capable. Let's go ahead and power on the Xperia SP. Now the front display does have Corning Gorilla Glass on it, and it also has the mobile Bravia engine too. The Xperia SP runs on a Qualcomm MSM8960T Snapdragon processor with a dual-core 1.7 GHz clock speed. It is a Crate CPU. And the GPU is an Adreno 320 GPU, and for capacity we have an 8 GB of inbuilt storage, out of which about 5.8 GB is available. We have 1 GB of RAM, and we also have micro SD expansion, which I'm going to show you in just a bit. So the back panel of the Xperia SP is removable, but you don't have a removable battery. Your SIM card goes in here, and your micro SD card goes in here. So if you look at the lock screen of the Xperia SP, you can see your date and time information in the standard Sony format, and you can also see the shutter unlock that we saw on the Xperia Z. You can also scroll from here to go to your music player, and then scroll from here to go to the camera, but you already have a dedicated camera shutter button, so if you hold down on that, the device runs or jumps into the camera. I'm going to come back to the camera interface. So we don't have any capacitive touch buttons at the bottom, since it takes a bit of the screen at the bottom to give you those buttons. If you come into the main screen, you can see your standard Sony Xperia Timescape user interface, but they've removed the pinch to see all home pages, so you have to scroll left or right to jump to your home pages, which is quite disappointing. You can also scroll up to go directly to Google Now, since this device is running Jelly Bean. And I'm going to jump into About screen real quick and show you what it's running. It's running Android 4.1.2, which is Jelly Bean. So you have Google Now. You can just swipe up from the bottom to go to Google Now at any point of time. You can also see that we have a bunch of applications that Sony has added, including Sony Live Television. I can tap on all the apps over here to look at all the apps. So we have a bunch of Sony specific apps in here, which is really nice, including, I believe, the Walkman app should be in here as well. We have Play Now, Movie Studio, Track ID, Smart Connect, Xperia Link, a bunch of things that have been added. You also have car mode, which has also been added onto this device. Interesting bunch of things here. So let me quickly see if I can end car mode, and I'm going to connect to the internet and show you what the websites look like. So we're now connected to Wi-Fi. Let me quickly pop up or open, I want to see if they have their own browser apart from Google Chrome. So do they have an internet app or something like that, or have they made Google Chrome the default one? Looks like Google Chrome is default. Let me go ahead and load up our website. So it loads up our website really fast and dandy. You can see how smooth scrolling is on that. Really fast and efficient. No problems with it whatsoever. In fact, I'm quite happy with this. It looks to be working really smoothly. You can also pinch in. The text is really crisp. We have a 720p display. Viewing angles seem to be absolutely wonderful. Panning around is really fast and fluid. So overall, it seems like it's wonderfully working in the internet mode. And of course, you can convert it into landscape, works as well as it did in portrait. So as far as the browser is concerned, I'm pretty happy with Google Chrome and the way it's working on this device. But since they don't have a native browser, they're essentially using Google Chrome. So see here, I pressed the multitasking button. You also have these quick widgets in Xperia SP. So you can pull out the calculator, you can pull out the timer, you can pull out notes, and you can also pull out a recorder to quickly record your voice, and you can also kill these applications by simply pulling them out of the multitasking window. So it looks good. You can see the weather app over there. Localization isn't on, so it's showing me Washington's weather. And if I show you the dialer, it is the standard Sony dialer. I can jump into my contacts, my favorites, and my groups. And if I jump into messaging, I'm going to show you the keyboard, and it looks like it's the standard Sony keyboard. I'll possibly be able to turn on keyboard settings from here. If I go into keyboard settings, I should be able to turn on continuous input. Yeah, we do have gesture input in there. That's good. One more thing that I noticed while I was trying to get into settings is that we also have keyboard skins, so we can change the color of the keyboard from white to this gray and white, or to completely gray or black. And then if you want to type something, you also have gesture input. Well, anyway, this is an awkward position to type in because I'm completely horizontally opposite to the device, so I can't really type. But you can see that the keyboard works really well. You also have Google Now, so if you tap on this, you should get Google Now localization once you feed in all your details. What is the weather like? Since that's my favorite question. So it's giving the temperature in Fahrenheit. It's not really 95 degrees Celsius. We'd be toasting to death. That's what the Xperia SP looks like, guys. It looks really nice and fast. The colors on the display look really nice and vivid as well. If I can find the YouTube application, I would like to show you how it plays back video so that everything can be done for this video. Today we're going to be checking out the Samsung Galaxy S4 pre-launch in India. The phone is going to be launched in two colors, the Black Mist and the White Frost. It's supposedly going to be available for a 16GB and a 32GB. Okay, so video playback is excellent and the audio from the speaker is also really good. The overall form factor of the device is really nice. As you can see, it fits really nicely in the hand. Thanks to this curve at the back and this really soft touch sort of plastic cover, it's actually really soft touch. So when you hold it in your hand, you won't have any problems with friction or with the fact that the device might slip out. It looks really good. It feels really nice. It does have a bit of sharp edges in the front, so it feels like you're going to cut your fingers from these edges, but overall it seems to be really nice and good. That's it. This was a quick look and unboxing of the new Xperia SP. We'll be back with gaming, benchmarks, and the full review really soon. So if you have any questions or queries, if you want us to include anything in the full reviews or any of the other videos, please do mention that in the comment section below. You can check out more details on the Xperia SP on iGyaan.in, and you can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan.